Chief Joseph Uzoma Ebowusim is a distinguished philanthropist, entrepreneur, and football administrator whose life work exemplifies dedication and vision. Born into a family that valued discipline, he credits his sharp intellect to his father, a man whose strict and loving guidance taught him everything from greatest life lessons to humility of daily domestic chores. Young Joseph was blessed with parents who anchored him in character.
My name is Chief Joseph Uzoma Ebowusim. I hail from Imo State. Hello, in Imo State. Well, growing up, it's not an easy thing. It's a long time ago. It's not what you're seeing now. But I can tell you, I grew from a very disciplined family. My father and my mother, both of them, people that I can tell you that if there's a way they say, okay, after you be reborn again, I want to say that I come out from them again to be my father and my mother because of the way I was brought up. It's not very easy. Yeah, I was born in a family of 9. There's my mother. Well, they managed to bring us up, and I didn't early, went to high school, but according to my father, he said what he told us when we were very small, that he will never allow any of his children to grow, and at the end of the day, the person will not know how to spell, how to write his or her name. See what he said now. So, first of all, he must get to primary school, and that time we call it, it's not primary, we call it the other one, the Mojino one, we call it Otaka. That is children who go to school and eat akara. If you don't give them akara, maybe they will not go to school that time. So we started like that from there, from primary, secondary school, and my family, then I started as they stopped. Some stuff from primary school, some stuff from secondary school. It was later, the junior ones, because we can do that, come up now begin to train them in university, So this is how I grew up. I grew up in the village. Yes, so I grew up in the village. I was trained in the village. And I'm proud to say this because I know how to do many things. All the domestic things in the village, I know how to do. So that is.
His deep-rooted passion for football was sparked by his uncle, a former Bendel insurance player in the old Bendel state, Nigeria. Despite his family's initial emphasis on academics, Destiny had a heartbeat of his own, and that heartbeat was football. It was in his blood. Joseph Uzoma's talent shone through his grassroots football during his youth. Young Joseph's passion was unstoppable. He would sneak out of his family house to play the gritty, high-stakes local stick match, what we fondly call Jeon football.
I started like this. Naturally, football talent is into my family. Okay. About the football, how I manage, I can say it's a gift. It's a natural gift from God. It's in my family. My uncle, my late uncle, that is my father's children brother, Uzoma Ebowusim. He was a natural talented player. Yes. The one that formed before Bendel Insurance. The one that formed, I don't know what they called that time, before Bendel Insurance. So, but because of there is no money in soccer, including music and other entertainment. No money then. Because of there's no money, my father didn't like anything soccer or music or you can only hear all the old musicians at the end of the day. They end up they're not rich. So because of that, my father believed that the right thing to do. He used to have a quarrel with his Chioef brother, Ebowusim. So, you can see me after that my uncle left us. My other brothers, they can play, but it looks like the thing is, already pointed in me that I will be the one to replace Ambrose. So people begin to see it like that because, the same way, the same height, the same structure, I begin to play. So, after the school thing, I came to Lagos here, I play the one they call, I used to sneak out from my master's, this thing, to go and play the one they call Jum. So, which I was doing until I had a fatal injury, knee injury, very, very serious. So,
Inspired by icons like Kanu Nwankwo, he founded Josie United FC. While that initial venture faced structural challenge, his commitment to youth development never wavered.
So after, I now see that things are changing. The football is turning to another level. Let me call, I don't want to call Kanu Nwankwo. Let me use Christian Chukwu. There are still other ones before Christian, but let me use Christian. That's when we begin to see a little bit, very small, coming up to Kanu Nwankwo set from there. So, when I see that the thing is turning to another, that's okay. I didn't have this opportunity all the time. You don't know. I will just pick my handkerchief and begin to wipe out something with tears. When I see a young player, playing a very big club, collecting money, It's not even money that is playing in a very big club. Go walk up. I'm beginning to think about what the kind of talent that's in me. Just wasted.
He went on to establish and funded several football academies across Nigeria, while also supporting players outside his academies, culminating in the establishment of Giant Brillas FC, based in Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria. The club has become a premier hub for talent, attracting international coaches, sport directors, FIFA instructors, and scouts, and producing top-tier players for Nigeria under 17, under 20, and under 23 national teams, including 2019 under 17 World Cup star Hamzat Basit Ojediran.
That's okay. Since God has given me the opportunity, I can do something for people. I started, growing players. That time, 19, let me say 2004. 2004. I started it in a way that at least I will have a club. I registered the club called Uzoma United. I started with it. I was playing with the beggar, Chico's beggar. I used to play in the pitch. I was, that is the set of Idea Brown Day. I started with the set. So, like that. So from that to Uzoma United, we, ups and down. There was a time we traveled to Mali. I didn't travel with them. I'm busy with my business. But those people that, claim to, and they can do something. They are managing this, managing that. To play like Ronaldo, Messi, all this, Maradona, then all this, Well, finally, the Uzoma United, started. I brought so many white people from Switzerland, coaches, people from Spain, so many people from even Austria. I brought so many coaches. Come, look at my player. They're coming, to coach them so that they will be ready. So if anyone go to anywhere in Europe, they will pass trial. So I was doing it like that. Well, thank God, so many players. I may not be able to tell you all of them, but I can tell you more scattered, more than 50 players scattered. I've traveled up and down. Even the one I can reckon, I can tell you that about maybe 15 players that I can remember. Okay, this player is my player. Any player that is not my player, I still sponsor for the player to travel. You see? So but now that I see that I don't want to go down, I don't want any discouragement, because I can have a show now. When you're doing something, you don't have anything but it's encouraging you, it can go down. So now, I see that, yes, if you really do something, well, God bless you, you can, one player, if it is not one player, can, wipe your tears. So I still believe like that. One player one day can wipe my tears. So many of them, last season now, I think about 6 or 7 of them, that they are under trial. They have to travel in time and spend money, because some of them are first-time traveler. They don't know anything. But when you travel and ask first-time traveler, there's so many things you face. You face weather, you face language, you face the food, you face the environment, you face so many things. So which I believe that if you are there in advance, to play with the club, do this thing for 1-2 months or so, so that they will see the player, know whether the player is a player they want to keep. So as they are there, I will be the one to gather for their stay, their feeding, their accommodation, and everything, and their medicals. So, which I'm doing, and many of my players, many of them are gone to the national team, especially under 17, under 20, these two, even 23.
He manages successful business in the pharmaceutical industry, real estate, and others. Looking to the future, Chief Joseph Ebowusim continues to advocate for systemic growth in Nigerian sports, urging the NFF, Nigerian Football Federation, to implement strategic reforms to elevate the nation's football standard. Chief Joseph Uzoma continues to aspire to greatness and hope to see Nigeria attain a better pedestrian globally in sports in the near future.
Yeah, this is a pharmaceutical company. Yes, a pharmaceutical company. But the majority that I'm getting to, sponsor all these things is from this pharmaceutical business that I'm getting it. Yeah. But the remaining ones still scratch outside. I'm doing real estate. I'm doing so many things that I will not be able to mention. Call it business. Some whenever it comes out, I do. Yes. As you see me now, I may have a company. Some company they needed supply of cars. I can use my money, supply the cars. Which if it is 300, 400 for the car, I make it, do the settlement there. At the end of the day, if it is 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, I say, take it. All this was one thing, I still do. So there's no one that I say, maybe I'm too big to do this kind of thing. No. I import one. I just know now. I import one from South Africa. The wine like champagne. So from South Africa, I say, so you can see the way I'm doing it. I know it's not very easy for me, but I don't want to say that I don't want to lose hope, and I will never lose hope because it's my passion. Something that is inside my blood. But if I get older, that thing is still there. And which I believe by the time I get older to that level, and one will be going with walking stick. It will not even get to that. All these boys that are moving out, one or two of them, and then would have started making money. So at least then I have a dream. That my dream is to have my stadium, have my own pitch. Then I begin to work on 12 years, 14 years, 15 years, like that, and I go up. So that one with every age. So that as they're coming up, it's not when you get to 18 years, 20 years. What you're supposed to know when you are 12 years, even 18, 20 years, you're still learning. So this is the kind of thing I want to do. Bring some people from outside, they will partner from Europe, they partner, many of them are still waiting for me. They are still waiting for me too. And I don't want to begin to beg any one of them money. No, I want to have something so that when you come and see what I have done, you will beg me and you be part of this. Then I will now check whether I can take somebody like you. So.
Thank you so much. My next question is that I want to know if you're being given the opportunity to manage Nigerian football, what is that thing that has changed during your time and now that you think you can do differently?
Oh, well, I can tell you, first of all, is to have when you talk about soccer, our federation is there. Our federation is there. It's not about governance. Tell your people what you want, what you don't want, how you want this organization to move. That's all. You make it a law. But you can see, I'm sorry to say this, in Nigeria, our law is shaking up and down. It's not stable. So if you say the head, the federation head there, he's answerable to somebody. So this is so I don't want to start blaming any person. So, but I believe that my advice is to try our best, go with our best player in anything we want to do. Use our best coach in anything we want to do so that we can get good results. Then other things, financials, I don't want to start telling you that Nigeria is poor in terms of, but I can tell you that our government needs to do more in football. Yes. For some other countries, the government is looking for people who can do something. Why this? Not support that person. But to see us, we're not getting anything from anybody. It's our private money, we will sell our lands. Even the portion we now inherit from our father, we said, we go and do this thing. And they know it's a risk business. It's not certain. So my decision is for them continue to move ahead, to go with their best. To go with their best until when things will begin to this is just like it's like this game of what do you call it? This game of what I call it? I mentioned the name before. Relay. If I pass to you, if I don't run faster to pass to you, It make you to, go halfway, unless you will have extraordinary to cover my fault. That is when you will not cover. I told you that I used to be in the front or at the back. Because anywhere I start, if I start, I'll make sure that I will guard. So, but if I stay in the back, that means we're losing. That's why I'll go to the back. So that when it gets to me, that loss, I will just cross everything. So this is my advice. Is we continue to move like that. Nigeria, when you want to talk about players, Nigeria is blessed with players, natural players. Imagine, no good pitch, nothing, nobody saving them. The child will not grow in the street like that and become somebody that the whole world is looking for. You can nothing, no help. So that's why if you go there, any player that you see from junior system now move to Europe and the player go there, you see that it will be the best. It's like that, it's like that. So our federation is trying their best, but we need to do more. Okay, thank you. I think I mentioned something on the umbrella, but I think it's not just briefly. But I can tell you that Brillas is a football. We have everything. We have a coach, we have all the crew. We have coach, we have something director, we have manager, we have install, we have director, we have everything. As I'm talking to you now, then Ebowusim to finish the league will finish Tuesday, that's tomorrow, the last match. And there, I don't know what happened, but the second according to it's on Saturday. We play with the club who is stopping. One on the top. But we play them. But because I don't want to talk about that because that one also is still is another thing that is making us to the player to feel I don't know, to feel frustrated, something like that. But we used to complain it's a bad upsetting. So from the referee. So all these things, I pray that all these things will stop. It's not a new thing that's been there a long time. But both the Premier team is seven. So we are managing it like that. So everything will have agreement with the player, where the player is coming from. We must know, even to the extent of we know the parents. At times, many players will do assistance to the parents. As far as the player is making us happy, doing well. So now, they're putting that this player can do something. So we can find a way to. My father is sick, my mother is sick, with this, that. Find a way, little we can. Some even rent. We pay rent for their parents.